me from the last episode. I was just like, oh, what the hell? My phone is trying to tell me people are telling me things on Snapchat, but people are not telling me things on Snapchat. Somebody sent one thing, and Snapchat's like, hey, people sent you this. Or somebody said this thing in a group chat. Somebody said this thing in a group chat. Somebody said this thing in a group chat. And it's like, oh god, shut the fuck up. Oh, I guess I do have to scan. Be a good thing to do. Frozen plains? Sure. What was I gonna mention from last episode? What was I even talking about last episode? Oh yeah, the abyss diver thing. I don't know. I don't know. The sort of vibe they went for with this game is definitely one that is unique. So I love how I do end up like... I could literally make this a 1-minute video, but I still think that like science fantasy would have been an interesting take. I don't know, and the RPG elements that could have been in the game, and just like character, like there is no real unique difference between characters, and that really does suck ass. I would hope, I don't know, I would love to see a some sort of change. But what? But what? I don't know, probably... I mean, I would be okay if it was like... What if it was like... Okay, so what if there was still the infinite level thing? There's still the infinite level thing, but you can only have so many points, or you can only have so many perks active at a time, and they completely reshuffled the perk system. And it was like a thing, it was like how perks worked in Fallout 76. I don't know exactly what it was, like how many... I can't remember exactly how it worked, but I think there was a maximum amount of perks you could select, right? Like if you wanted to have rank 1 of this, or rank 2 of whatever skill, like they would cost a different amount, right? It would be 1 or 2 points. Depending on how many ranks, and you only could have so many. I mean, like, in that way, like, yes, you actually have to make a build. There is an actual build to be made. You can't just have everything. And also, like, getting rid of the class restrictions on ships. I mean, like, I wouldn't be upset with, like, having some sort of class A, B, C, M thing, but it's like, I don't know, it needs to be rebalanced. It needs to be rebalanced, and I think, like, I don't know, I'd love to see, like, class... Well, I don't know. I'd love to see Class A be something more like a fighter, like an X-Wing. Well, maybe more like an A-Wing, because Class A is, like, small. But, you know, I'd love to see something like that. And I think you could do it with a modular system, especially considering... I mean, you can literally have a system where you just get teleported straight to the cockpit, and it can just be... And it can really just be a thing of, hey, it really could just be a thing of, hey, it's, you just, you know, if you press E to go into the ship or you press R to go into the ship, it's still going to teleport you right to the cockpit. And maybe like B is, you know, something like a drop ship. Like it might have some very, very specialized modules, but it could still be modular. It's just like, and maybe like, oh, you know what actually would be really good if it wasn't like, it wasn't locked to being an A class or a B class or a C class, because of what reactor it used, but it was an A, a B, a C, an M, a Z, whatever. It was considered, you know, a ship. Its class was based on like weight or size, whichever one. It doesn't matter too much, but something that's like something like that. Or like, I don't know, maybe this would be a Class D ship or something instead of Class C. Well, I think actually it's Class B because the reactors, which is dumb. And you know, you could just have a tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 75, you know, reactor that just scale up differently, and you know, you could still have you could still have the engines that like tier 1. If you have a bunch of tier 1s, you're still gonna have max speed. It's just gonna you know, I don't know, it's a whole thing. Until next time, have a good day, great day, even. Cheskis.